Washington will host the Turkish Foreign Minister for talks over the future of Syria's Manbij on Monday, following the formation of a provisional roadmap for cooperation agreed by a U.S. delegation visiting Ankara last week. Turkey's Mevlut Cavusoglu arrived in Washington on Sunday, where he told reporters he expected the outcome of the meeting to be a withdrawal of the Syrian Kurdish People's Protection Units (YPG) from the northern Syrian city of Manbij, after giving approval to the Manbij issue in the east of the Euphrates tomorrow. As two ministers, we will begin to implement it, which may be a turning point for bilateral relations, Cavusoglu said during an iftar celebration in the U.S. Capitol, as reported by Turkey's state-run Anadolu news agency. The U.S. has denied an agreement to withdraw is to be announced. The full roadmap agreement is expected to be announced following Monday's meeting between the two diplomats, who have been at odds with each other due to U.S. support of the YPG militia, who Turkey deems a terrorist offshoot of the insurgent Kurdish PKK party in Turkey. As well as discussing the withdrawal of the YPG, the pair are also due to discuss stability in Syria and the management of the region until the country reaches a political solution to its conflict, according to Cavusoglu. Read more. Turkey's Afrin operation stokes Yazidi fears and fuels displacement. Cavusoglu also emphasized his country's commitment to a political solution to the conflict in Syria, dismissing predictions that Syria will be divided up following a peace agreement. We strive for a political solution in Syria. We reject all efforts towards dividing Syria. We have been working as a main actor for the political solution in Syria with Astana, Sochi and Geneva peace processes, Cavusoglu said. Turkish and U.S. officials agreed last month on a roadmap for further cooperation to ensure the security of Kurdish-held Manbij, which became a major headache between the NATO allies since Turkey launched a military offensive in northern Syria in January. The U.S. has a military presence in Manbij and has provided military support to the YPG in the fight against the Islamic State extremist group, causing anger among Turkish officials. After Turkey launched a cross-border operation against the YPG in the western enclave of Afrin in January, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan threatened to take the offensive to Manbij. The prospect raised fears of a confrontation between Turkish and American troops. The offensive also caused tension between the allies because Washington urged Turkey to show restraint, and said it could harm the fight against IS extremists. Agencies contributed to this report.